Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. My name is KoalaTea and I am back with another episode of Twisted Wonderland. Still doing BeanFest. Unfortunately, there is no story update. How I wish the story update would come faster, but they're not. So I will make do with saving this BeanFest story for now. But today's quote is going to be, a man can be as great as he wants to be. If you believe in yourself and have the courage, the determination, the dedication, the competitive drive, and if you're willing to sacrifice the little things in life and pay the price for the things that are worthwhile, it can be done. From Vince Lombardi. No, that's the car. That's the Lamborghini car. Never mind. I was like, isn't that a car? I was like, no, it's not. You're thinking of something else. But this, I am guilty of this. I do not like sacrificing the little things in life. I always I think it's part of my personality where I'm like one of those people that's like, oh, I have something scheduled at 4. I can't do anything for the 3 hours before that. So I'm really weird when it comes to time, but it's more of like, it's that, but also like I come home from work or just having to do things in general, and then I'm just like, I just want to chill and I just want to not think about anything. Basically, I don't want to have to use any more effort or willpower than I've already used today. And so I go on YouTube or I go watch Crunchyroll or Netflix, or I just go play video games. Something where I can just turn my brain off, and then that becomes all I do. So I never actually progress towards anything I want to. So I don't like sacrificing those small things, but you kind of have to if you want to get anywhere. So you don't have to sacrifice all of them. Don't be like, no, I just gotta work 24/7. But, you know, be willing to make some sacrifices to get what you want. Anyway, back to the story. Is that a Zuru? So, it's a hehehe in the corner. What the heck? You creepy. Did I finally shake him? Round of applause. Who's clapping? You have both the speed and stamina to shake off an entire band of hunters, as a wolf should, I suppose. Who's there? My, what big teeth you have. No need to bear them at me, though. I'm on your side. Ah, I guess that one is their cameo. We get loud-ass colors, and they get poison colors. Cool. Oh, you're the double-dealing house warden from Octavinel. I can't pronounce this Storm's name and I hate it. Please, if anything, your own house warden is every bit as duplicitous as I am, but it's hardly relevant now, I suppose. I guess you're right, you're both kinda two sides to the same coin. I actually came to thank you. Wait, what? Thanks to your skillful diversion of Ville's band of farmers, I was able to acquire a king's ransom in supplies. What, you slimy little... You made me pay the price while you scored the rewards? You're a freshman, so I can excuse the fact that you're missing the bigger picture. To wit, the BeanFest games are not an athletic competition. I'll tell you what the most determining factor in this game is. Smarts. The winner is whoever anticipates the moves of the enemy and ally alike, and takes that into account before they act. Approaching a supply crate completely alone is the very height of folly. Supply points are prime hunting grounds for the enemy. They act as bait and draw on targets that make easy pickings for ambushers. The definition of camping. But when you predict what the farmer team will do in advance, you can stay one step ahead. What's your scheme then? My scheme was getting supplies, and it worked swimmingly. You did a remarkable job of keeping the enemy occupied. Now that that's done, would you care to team up? I'll split the supplies evenly with you. Why should I? Let me go over what the supply crate had. It had fuel scanner goggles that shared the location of both teams at set intervals. And this grabbing arm here, it looks like a regular glove, right? But it's actually a magical item. It grows enormous, allowing you to easily capture farmers. The perfect tool for someone who's already as dexterous as you are, wouldn't you say? You think you can win me over with a few shiny toys? Thanks, but no thanks. I'll lone wolf this one. I beg your pardon. My approach was perhaps a tad off-putting, but I know you're a smart one. Consider this logically. If you keep acting alone, sooner or later you're bound to get surrounded by farmers operating as a team. There's only one way that will end, with your fall in a hail of bean fire. Do you understand that if I were to call attention to your location by shouting right now, you would be as good as finished? He's threatening you to join his team. Wow. What? I have a scanner that periodically updates me on enemy positions. I also have a weapon as well as a magic cameo jacket that lets the wearer conceal himself. Evading the farmers would be trivial for me. You, on the other hand, are completely unarmed, as far as I'm aware. Are you trying to blackmail me? That's exactly what he's doing. I am quite motivated to win this game for my own personal reasons. He just doesn't want to take PE. And I am not above resorting to drastic measures to accomplish that. Fine. I'll team up, but let's get two things straight. I am not your minion, and I don't take orders. Then we have a deal. It's so nice to have a dumb jock, pardon me, a dependable athlete on my side. With that out of the way, it's time for a little game of tag. You blackmailing him to join your team? Wow. But then again, what would I expect from Azure? Sounds like something he would do. What the heck is Meanwhile, on the farmer team, if the loading screen ever loaded, I see we're still here. So, I know our team's objective is to retrieve the Coliseum heart, but I really think I should get a bean blaster if we want to solidify our chances of survival. Why do I feel like you're trying to pull one over on us? Well, forget it. I ain't giving you squat. Goodness, I wouldn't dream of taking yours. The problem is that supply crates are perfect spots for the enemy team to set up ambushes. And there's no guaranteed we even get what we want from one. We need to go in with a plan if we're hitting a supply point. You're quite right, of course. I have a suggestion, or rather, a promising lead. There's a certain smith, we'll say, who I think might be willing to furnish us with a bean blaster. Smith? That's the guy's name? Can't say it sounds familiar. Never you worry. I have information on his location from a reliable source. I'll lead the way. Well, you are Octavinel's house warden, vice house warden. You guys always know what's up, and that's good enough for me. We're on the same side after all, are we? Thank you for the vote of confidence. In that case, I suggest we take a detour to the botanical garden before heading to our destination. There's something I'd like to pick up there before we get to that bean blaster. Maybe the botanical gardens will have some emergency... Are you thinking about food in this situation right now? Some emergency fruit rations too. That's one side trip I'm willing to take. Is your stomach a bottomless pit, Grimmy? Apparently so. I've said in many previous episodes, he's a flippin' black hole. Here we are at the garden. Made it in one piece. Is it just me, or does something smell exotic? Not so much exotic as extremely spicy. It's a smell that wheats the appetite. You ain't kidding, I can't stop drooling. It's coming from that away. Let's see what's cooking. Who the heck is cooking? Grimmy, don't let your stomach do all the thinking. This could be a monster teen trap. I think we better follow him. It's coming from over here. Oh, hey guys. What team are you on? You're on our team, aren't you? Did the smell lure you in? No need to be me, guys. I'm on the farmer team. He's telling the truth. The orange armband demonstrates as much. Are you all by yourself, Kalim? And more importantly, what's with that smell? The whole garden's like suffused with it. What smell? Oh, you mean the shawarma. Jesus Christ, everything in this whole entire BeanFest story I can't read. Oh. You're referring to the scalding scans dish made by fire roasting a mix of mutton and chicken on a spit. It's gained international acclaim, or so I hear. Some places call it by different names. Isn't this supposed to be a battlefield? You turn the meat over the... Oh, okay, just ignore what I said. The fire to cook it thoroughly and wrap it in bread with some veggies and pickled goodies. It's delish. Now I want some, gosh. You should have some. Sheesh, on closer inspection? Clearly we're not the only farmers lured in by the smell. Look at all these people stuffing themselves. Can't fight on an empty stomach. Nothing beats some good shawarma. Right? Jamil packed this all up so I could make a proper lunch out of it. He's on the other team though. Kinda overboard, don't you think? They even brought an infrared grill for slow roasting the meat. That's dedication. Isn't it? Or is it? I'd say it's pretty standard for us. Wow, this looks crazy good. I gotta get me some of this. Sure, one sec. I'll fire up some fresh for you. Jade, I've got a bad feeling about this. As do I. I think I'd better wrap up my business sooner rather than later. I'll be ducking out for a bit. Please excuse me. Yeah, Jamil planned this. We should get out. I don't trust Jade though. I don't trust you either. Looks like slim farmer pickings around here. Let's find a place where they're more likely to be hiding. Okay, how about the Hall of Mirrors? We'll mop those farmers up easy. Now then, Leona, I know you're there. The monster team's all gone besides me. Oh, Leona wants the credit. I still don't get what the point of this stupid event is. I'm too old to be playing tag. You're only too old because you repeated a year. What was that? Wanna run that by me again? Don't mind me, just muttering to myself. And I can't even skip it without taking a hit to my PE grade. This stinks. It's even worse because PE is mandatory. You can't afford to fail. And the whole reason I'm out here playing spy, talking to a member of the farmer team, is to make sure you don't get knocked out of the running. As a Savannah Claus student, I wouldn't want my house warden to crash and burn right out of the gate. Always trying to get me in your debt. Fine, I'll buy you the cafeteria's daily special every day for a week. Money doesn't mean anything to you, Leona. Pleasure doing business. That will be quite enough backroom dealings. You'll be claiming an impressive trophy indeed, Jack. I told you I don't take orders from you. Leona, Raggy, I'd say I'm disappointed, but this isn't new. Unlike some people, I don't go easy on my fellow dormsmen. Ready or not, House Warden, here I come! I don't think you can take House Warden on either way. Well, I might be eating my own words, but what in the world? That huge hand's reaching for us! Leona, get out of here before! Well, too late. Whoops, too late. Jack, you scoundrel! First you turn against me at the Spell Drive tournament, and now this? Bad enough you betrayed me to the pampered redhead, but now it's the cephalopunk, you turncoat! Well, it ain't like this. This game isn't played along dorm lines, and you know it! Huh, listen to that. The yowling of a beaten lion. You're only embarrassing yourself, Leona. This match goes to me. Man, there goes my week of lunch specials. In the BeanFest games, students who contribute to their team's victory get bonus extra credit in PE. This is a prime opportunity to improve my grade without actually having to assert myself. I would be a fool to miss this chance. Ah, that makes sense. Your athletic prowess is below sea level as it is. Yeah, watching Azura in fight class is just plain cringy. No wonder you were so dead set on this. Can it? As for you, Laggy, I expect you to help me if you don't want me reporting your misconduct to Coach Vargas. Yikes. Something tells me you're gonna run me even more ragged than Leona already does. Now I believe we have more farmers to catch. You and your evil scheme. The puny little human is once again going to be your downfall. Oh, we're back here. I thought Jade was the spy. Okay, the meat's done. Top it with all the veggies and pickles you like, then wrap it up in all up in the bread. Wow, thanks for the chow. So good. It's spicy, but with this salty sweet sauce that blends up with the meat flavor and elevates it to a whole nother level. One sec, Cater and Luna. I'll whip up a couple for you too. The meat shouldn't take much longer. Just sit tight for a few. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass, actually. Aw, don't be shy. There's more than enough to go around. Yeah, Jade needs to get back in fast. Why? I don't see what the big hurry is. Look, all I'm saying is that this grilling you're doing makes for a strong smell that carries surprisingly far. Farmer spotted. There's a group of them. Like a fish in a barrel. Seize them! Huh? Jamil? Yeah, where did all these Monster Team guys come from? Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Cooking something that smells that strong and distinctively is basically painting a giant bullseye on yourself. The spices in shawarma are potently fragrant, it's true. I was honestly just trying to make sure Kalim had a nourishing lunch today. This was an unexpected windfall. Is it, you slimy snake, you? I would rather deal with Azuru or Leona rather than you. Like, oh my god. Using food to lure folks into a trap is playing dirty. You're the one who thinks with his stomach. I think we better make a break for it, guys. After them. Don't let them escape. Well, you slimy snake. We be out. Leona, do some work for once in your life. Why do we have these battles? Technically, magic isn't allowed. That would be funny if they like modified it so they're shooting beams at each other's rather than just shooting magic. But that would be extra work to code that in. Where are we now? Who are we with? We managed to shake the monster team for now. And nothing calls for a selfie quite like a near-death experience. Hashtag NRC BeanFest, what a workout. Jade never did catch back up with us. Oh, I'm sure Jade can handle himself. I'm more worried about our dwindling ammo, because a certain somebody doesn't know how to aim. Let's try to score some more supply crates en route to the Coliseum. Meanwhile, on the monster team... According to my scanner, both teams have decreased significantly in size. Are those the goggles? Oh no, he's wearing the goggles. What the heck is Shaq wearing then over his ears? We should expect more farmer teams to start angling for the Coliseum and to take the harp. I've gotten the hang of the grabbing arm. I can grab every intruder that comes. I suspected that arm was a perfect weapon for someone with your stamina and dexterity. And you know what? I do so love being right. You snagged over 50 farmers between when we left the school buildings and when we got back to the Coliseum. I dare say you're positively monstrous. If that's your idea of buttering me up, don't bother. That extra PE credit is as good as ours. You get extra credit. Meanwhile, on the farmer team... We finally got some beans. Good thing there were still some supplies left. It's kinda strange now that I think about it. We haven't run into any monsters lately. Not too surprising. It's been a minute since the game started. I imagine both teams have been dropping like flies. But this is where things really start to heat up. The survivors at this point are gonna be the most dangerous guys around. Ha! Well, I ain't scared. We're full of beans and ready for anything. Way to jinx us, Grimmy. Oh no. Sorry to immediately capitalize on that, guys. Greetings and salutations, mis-amis. Yikes, it's Trey and Rook. That's 2 house wardens. I'm afraid your game is at an end. For I, le chasseur d'amour, and Trey, the chevalier de roses, shall be delivering your coup de grace. Oh my god, you and your French, can you never come around ever again? I don't speak French. I can't figure it out. If it were like maybe Japanese or Korean, maybe I could figure it out, but French is a whole nother beast for me. I keep asking you to stop calling me that. But why? The more fitting title is... What more fitting title is there for the adjuvant than to the Roi de Roses? Oh my god. It's just really embarrassing, man. Anyway, let's put a pin in that for now. We have some quarry to hunt first. Luna, Grimmy, get ready. Here they come. I'm gonna get ready to run in the opposite direction. Well then why are you fighting us, Trey? God, just let us go. We are on number 11, but I will cut it here, and then the next episode will be the last episode. So thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.